Welcome back to another Get Out from Behind the Eight Ball podcast. I got my buddy Spencer Kale on, a high school buddy, and he decided to help me out and ask me some questions from the podcast. We're going to talk about a little bit of what I did, and Spencer's the man, so here he is. How you doing, Spencer?
Doing good, Ryan, doing good.
Good.
Happy to be on, happy to help you out and,
Yeah,
kind of
thank you.
get a better idea and give the other people a better idea of kinda everything.
Yeah, totally.
So I guess it's to start off really, I remember you worked for, like, a medical sales device company kinda
Yeah,
thing. What was kinda your deal
audiologist,
there?
an audiologist. So we sold hearing aids, but we treated tinnitus. We were specialized in tinnitus treatment, which not a lot of people do. Um, and so that was our niche. But we also help with people with hearing loss and hyperacusis and misophonia, which is sensitivity to sound. We don't need to
Mhm.
go down, no, down those rabbit holes, but that's what Sound Relief did, and they help the community out hugely.
Yeah, my really old shop manager loves to talk about how he has tinnitus or ringing in his ears all the time, so I don't need to hear any more of that.
Yeah,
But
some people call it tendonitis,
tendinitis, I figured it's
but yeah,
probably the
we'll
same
we'll
thing.
move on.
I guess that's, like, obviously a huge company there. How can you exactly scale that to small businesses and, provide anything for, the little guy when you're used to such probably larger scale operations, I'm sure?
Yeah, so it bodes well for helping the little guy because I gives me a lot of experience dealing with the big company. And the little guys, they don't know what to do with marketing. So I'm here to take the reins and deal with your marketing and save you time because it does take a lot of time for people to deal with their marketing plus do whatever they're good at, whatever their company is. Say you're an electrician. So I want to help the little guy by handling their marketing and then they can go off and do what they're best at, which is being an electrician, being a barber, or whatever you do. So my job is to save you time and get you leads so you can go out and do your best work for what you do.
Right on, and what so I definitely need a lot of time saved.
Hmm.
Try to micromanage my guys a lot
Hmm.
when there's things they could do. I just know I
Yeah.
could do them better and faster, but my services are definitely better suited, on other projects.
Hmm.
So what kind of ways do you save them that time?
So I can handle their website, handle their Google profile, and then when I handle that, I know what to do. So um, essentially this is the big movers right there, Google and your website. So I can take those off your hands and handle them for you.
Okay, right on. I see, yeah, I know nothing about that.
Yeah, and we don't need to get into details, but
I would need the help if I ever needed that.
yeah, there you go.
Managing the Google. And, so ultimately, what's the bigger picture with there? You just you manage their Google reviews?
Yeah, well,
How you do that?
I manage it all.
What does it do?
Get reviews for them, respond to them, handle the negative ones. And basically what that does is it drives traffic to John the electrician. So I got him and I need to get a John 2 or 3 leads a day. So my job is to optimize their website and the Google profile. So they get 2 or 3 leads a day, keeps them moving and they can go out and do their electrician work and make their money. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, optimize the profile and website and there's a lot of details that go behind that stuff that again, if you didn't do marketing for 8 years, you're not gonna know what to do. So my job is to optimize your stuff and then you can go out and do your job out there. Do your best work for the community.
Yeah, okay. I got you. And so I have a lot of questions, I guess, but I don't want you to spill too many of your secrets is the thing.
Yeah.
A lot of my questions would be, how you get this done, and then you've got some other fellow writing it down, all of a sudden, you're not even getting any work.
Yeah.
So I actually got something else prepared that I think might be kind of fun for us to go
Okay.
ahead and go through. I've got
Yeah,
a
let's
little
do it.
compilation of, some screenshots of
That
I guess some Yelp reviews, some, Google reviews maybe, and some different famous marketing
Alright.
campaigns
So
from.
are you gonna surprise me and test me with some reviews?
Yeah, well, if I just want you to tell me if the person or the entity or the business did a good job or they did a bad job, and then kind of, if they used a certain tactic that, comes to your mind, you can
Yeah.
kinda mention that,
Okay.
be like, "That's a good example of so and so."
Alright.
So and so. So let's see here. Let me get my screen shared. Share screen, Chrome tab, window. Oh, okay. Here we go. Boom. Share. You see it? You
Yep, it's
see it?
loaded. Yep, I see it now.
Full screened?
No, it's not full screen, but
Oh,
you just
hang
need
on.
hit the, share.
Share.
No, you had it.
I know, but I went to, I'll just share my entire screen and then just do it up this weird way. Shit, I accidentally exited out. Stick with me, folks. We'll be back here in a minute. Um, who's playing ball tonight? We got some ball on Thursday, right?
The Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans. It's a pretty
Oh,
good It's not trash this week.
I tell you what, at the beginning, like after 2 games in the season, that would have sounded like a great matchup.
Yeah.
And then right now, it's like, oh, maybe not so much,
Yeah,
but
it's
I
not as
guess we'll
good as we
see.
thought.
Oh, nope, don't try that out now. Okay, so we're gonna go to here. We're gonna go to here. We're gonna go to entire screen. We're gonna go to this. We're gonna go to share. All right, that's good. And then to that, and then quickly to there.
There we go.
Boom.
Yep.
And now we're in there.
Alright,
All
hit me.
right, so this is a little game we got, little prez that your boy made called Good or Bad and Why.
Nice.
Starting off with this one right here. So we got this fella. I've lived down the road from the surf shop for a few years, and I have bought many items, I believe items, for you in the past, but as of right now, I'll take my business elsewhere. I was angered by the sign on the door that says, "Catch waves, not Pokemon."
Oh, wow.
First off, what people do on their personal phones is none of your business. Second, I refuse to give any more of my money to a place that possesses such a snooty attitude. It's rude and discriminating. And they responded, "Jessica, I hope you understand it was a joke. We love Pokemon and surfing. We were just kidding around with the sign out front. Tori at Surf Station." What do you think about that one?
That's a great reply. I mean, that just it makes it light. It's just a joke. I mean, I lived down the road from a surf shop for years. I brought many teams we can pass.
Yeah, the spelling is really bad. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that I
Catch
got
waves.
the words right, though. Items, I-teams. Yeah,
You know,
they
it
really
seems
kind
like
of,
it seems like the person leaving the review might be having a bad day.
yeah, they might be tough. They might really not like the Japanese or something.
Possibly. They're hating on Honda Civics and everything, but dude, that's a good reply because it takes the lightness off. It takes, it makes it light. It's just a joke. So I'd say good.
Yeah, I would lean that way with you, and I also I do like Pokemon, so,
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
on
Hell
Surf
yeah.
Station side for sure. Alright, and then how about this one right here? We got a 2-star review, very worst, to
Yeah.
which they replied, "You asked for money and left a bad review. Is that all you can do, you peasant?"
That reply is not very good, but
Uh,
damn. I mean, that's just like calling him a peasant. That's going straight for the gut. I mean, God. Um, I hope
yeah,
I hope
he
that
didn't
person doesn't
really,
take it.
voice his concerns well, though, you know?
Right, exactly. I mean, it doesn't address, whoever W is, the person who left the review. They should ask, "Hey, W, what went wrong, or what did we do to make you leave this 2-star very worst review?" And then address that. And they might have a system where they can tell what happened, but apparently they do know what happened because they asked for money and left a bad review. Is that all you can do, you peasant? That's bad.
Yeah, bad. Not the best on either team, we'll say.
That's yeah,
Maybe a draw, but definitely probably a loss. All
yeah.
right. And next up, terrible customer service. We welcome honest feedback, but this is not. Your friend Luke Freeman was asked to leave our store today due to his bad behavior, and in response, he has given us negative feedback and asked you to do the same. We have always been very kind and understanding with Luke, but his behavior today was not acceptable. We are a small family toy store, and several customers were witness to his episode. The negative feedback campaign aside, I hope you can have a serious conversation with him about his behavior in public, as that type of episode will only manifest
That
itself more and more. I had a window blocking that last bit.
yeah.
So, how did Florida Man Toys do with Mr. Jake Suggs?
First of all, I want to say thanks for picking this one. This is a great one. I mean, apparently Jake and Luke are in the wrong, man. Like, a family toy store. It's probably a nice small family toy store where little kids go to get their Christmas presents. We don't want
Yeah,
any bad stuff happening. And why, like, you need so great reply by Florida Man's Toys, and then,
Mhm.
I shouldn't really get into the customer, but I do wanna say this is you as a business, you have the right to serve customers, like, you don't have to serve everyone.
Absolutely.
You can serve whoever you want, so Luke and Jake, let's get it together.
Absolutely. In my time in the restaurant industry, that was a big thing was, we do serve everyone, but the
Yeah.
customer's always right, but we can refuse somebody service for
Yeah,
any
exactly.
reason?
Yep. That's
And,
great.
I definitely think Luke needed to be, he needed to be cut off from the toy store,
Y
whatever
yes, he does.
whatever that means.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah, that was a great one.
Here we go. Hopefully this one's just as good. We got a couple.
Alright.
Worst car wash ever. Car was almost as dirty as when I pulled in after paying $5. First time there since prices ways, doesn't matter. Said, I know that's why it's only $5. Go somewhere else. Then you got shows open at 7:30, drove all the way there and they were not there. Go drive off a cliff is the
Oh
response to
my god.
that.
Oh my
And then you got completely rude staff visited around 3 weeks ago. We'll never go back. To which they replied, "Crybaby." Now, how does
okay.
a $5 express car wash doing in the marketing department as a
Alright.
small, probably a very small business, might I add?
So this might top the last one. It was a great choice. Why dude, that so I don't know whether to think that $5 car wash owner, if he's trying to rock his brand this way, because apparently he doesn't give a F.
I think he really needs your help.
Yeah, he does need my help. I mean, he needs to first off start by getting good reviews and being nice to people. I mean,
Mhm.
and then it looks like, he just keeps digging himself a deeper hole. I mean, dude, it's like, oh man, and these reviews are 8 months ago and a year ago, so they're a while ago. I hope he got better. $5 express car wash, that's a bad. And I mean, yeah,
I
bad.
think what the problem is because he's so behind the 8 ball in, the
Yeah,
marketing department that
yeah.
he doesn't have time to focus on actually giving good car washes, and so he's
That's
kind of, reached a bit of a snowball effect here.
exactly right, Spencer. Exactly right.
We wish him the best.
Yep.
Okay, and now we'll switch reviews gears from the reviews and go to just more some general campaigns just through time from from
Okay.
some of the big guys and see maybe if there's something we can learn from them.
Okay.
So the first one is an ad from a little bit before our time that Netflix, I believe it was Netflix, did a little documentary on where there was prize points offered in the cans of Pepsis, and the commercial advertised that you could have 7 million points will get you a jet, which was obviously a joke, but one gentleman took it
Right.
pretty serious and tried to take him to court. He lost, but
Huh.
what about that one? Was that
Yeah,
a good one?
yeah, I do remember, I think they made, like, a Netflix documentary about this
Mhm.
thing. There's a documentary, I don't think I watched it, but, I do remember this happening, and so Pepsi offered, the person with 700
Well, they had
million.
like a prize list, like when
Right.
you like the Marlboro points back in the day, you get the cool jackets or the cooler,
So
like certain points. This was
uh-huh.
at the top of the list, but obviously, in theory they were saying, oh, nobody could get 7 million points. I believe the fella might have just like crowd funded it. Basically, was like, hey,
Yeah.
everybody, give me all your Pepsi things, and then you know,
Right. But he did do it, and they didn't give him a Harrier fighter jet.
they can't, you can't give somebody that.
So so I would have to say that I think Pepsi's in the wrong here. I mean, the dude did the work
Well, huh?
and 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 got exactly what Pepsi said, and then Pepsi said, "Oh, no, no, we can't do that. That's illegal. We're not able to do that." Well, then you shouldn't put it up in the first place. I
Yeah.
mean, uh, but I understand it's a joke and it's marketing, and that's good. It's good marketing, and Pepsi probably didn't know it would go this far.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah. Yeah.
Spencer, I'll be honest with you. This is a tricky one. This is a tricky
That's a
one.
tricky one. Yeah. I don't know if yeah,
I mean,
good or bad. Yeah.
because you
From who?
could go both sides. I mean, you
I
could
think the
definitely argue
problem
this.
is the first time it was aired, you see how it's an old photo, but it says "Just kidding" at the bottom. The
Yeah.
original advertisement did not have "Just kidding" at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
there was a lot of loopholes this guy was really trying to pork him with. Because I believe the value of just getting those points was significantly less than the value of the jet. So he like figured out in his mind was like,
Yeah.
oh well, like I'll come up a few hundred thou if I
Right.
pull this
Right.
off.
Right.
All right, next one is a little bit of a I don't know if it was a campaign, but there was a marathon that people had run and after they got their times, Adidas sent them out their times with this email, and it was for the Boston Marathon. This happened in
Oh my god.
2017, about 4 years after the one that they Mark Wahlberg made the movie about.
Yep. So
Good or
so
bad?
hold on here. So Adidas running, they conquered
Every runner received this email.
a runner received the email after buying some shoes.
All of the runners received the email because I guess their times were like tracked by Adidas essentially,
Okay.
maybe like their bracelets or something, and linked to like their emails. And if you ran the Boston Marathon, you got this email.
So was this supposed to be a joke to the
I'm not sure if it was a joke or just
or did they
I don't think it was a joke. I
because I know
think
that
it was just
the
kind of somebody not reading it out loud.
yeah, and I mean the exact yeah. In the bombing happened, they might have had this they might have typed this before that happened.
No, this was 4 years after the bombing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people forget about things that happen. I
Uh,
mean, a lot of people like sometimes I'll forget about something that happened to me yeah, yesterday, like 2 days ago, and like, God damn
uh
it, why did I forget that? But that is just lack of attention to detail, I guess, is what that is. And Adidas is in the wrong, and it's Adidas bad, and
mhm.
just you need more attention to detail, more
Yeah,
attention to detail.
it must not have gone through a lot of people's hands before it
Exactly. Yeah,
made
exactly.
it to the finished file.
Yep.
All right, and then up next, this is my personal favorite. This is one of my favorites of all time.
All right.
The Old Spice Man. You remember these? These
I
were
do.
fun.
Yeah.
What do you guys say about them? Does that use any keywords, any fun phrases, marketing terms you think of?
Well, does it smell like a man? Old
Well, I'm just
Spice.
talking the energy of the commercials. You remember those commercials where
I
he's
do.
like,
Wasn't it like a man horse or something?
yeah, a man horse, and then like he's like punching through the wall of a shower and something, and
Mm.
like just all kinds of wacky stuff.
Right. And so I mean, yeah, I think this was good marketing because it presented exactly how, you know, smell like a man. I mean, I honestly I don't like this picture. I don't like the guy with the
No, well, yeah, it's not the greatest picture, but I felt like it was the quickest one I found that encompassed to be like, oh yeah, I remember the Old Spice, man.
Yeah, I think these commercials hit. I mean, they definitely hit and definitely worked for advertising.
I feel
This
like
was
it
a
was that was kind of the new wave of Old Spice. Like I grew up, I always thought like, oh, Old Spice is like what my dad uses. He used the original
yeah,
scent, probably still to this day.
yeah,
And for the younger folks, there was the Axe body sprays and
true.
the whatever that was kind of really taken over for the younger generations. And then I feel
Yeah,
like Old Spice just really kind of you know got on its shit, came out
yeah,
with this and all kinds of different flavors,
yeah.
and really kind of reestablished themselves at the top of the deodorant game.
Yeah, it did because I think when these commercials came on TV, you knew exactly what it was right away.
Hmm.
And I
And
think
everybody,
that's
and
what
you were excited for a new one.
yeah,
Like the
true.
Geico commercial trends they kind of
Yeah.
had for a little while.
Yep. And so that's what great marketing is it's relatable and repeatable and helps and people remember it. Memorable.
And
So
memorable, yes.
so
Memorable is a
that's
good word,
yeah.
especially for the next one, which might not be memorable in the best way. The Dylan Mulvaney Bud Light campaign.
Hold on. Hold on. What is this?
You don't remember this one? The Dylan Mulvaney? The Bud Light? They had this is
Dude, I'll
actually a
be completely
man.
honest with you. I don't right now. It might
This is a transgender fellow,
uh,
a transgender woman fella, lady
uh-huh.
fella, whatever you call them there.
Yep.
And Bud Light had, them drinking the Bud Light and saying, "Ooh, this Bud Light is this is what I like to drink," kind of thing.
Yeah.
And people were not so happy about it. You don't remember this one?
Yeah, now I do.
Yeah.
Now I yeah. Yeah, I definitely remember this. I think after that happened, Bud Light sales might have
They
dropped
didn't do
down.
so hot.
Yeah, it didn't do hot at all because people were just people because you know why? It's because they weren't hitting their audience.
Uh,
They were missing their audience completely. Yeah, that's what they missed there.
they really missed the target. They just missed the 8 ball completely.
Yep, yep.
They put the cue ball right in the pocket.
Yeah, they scratched on the 8 ball.
They scratched the 8 ball on the
Yeah,
break, pretty
yeah.
much. Is what happened there.
That's a great one, Spencer. Good stuff, dude. Good,
Yeah, that's all I got.
that's awesome.
Oh,
Well, Infinity Screen. Well, thanks, Spencer. You're the man. You're the man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hang on, wait, how do I put my camera back on now? Boom.
No, you got it. I
Oh,
can
it is.
see
oh,
you.
I don't see it on my screen.
Yeah, I can see you. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
dude.
yeah. Well, that was fun. I
Yeah,
thought it'd be a
super.
good time.
All right, dude. Well, again, you're the man. Love you. Maybe we'll have to have you on again because me and Poppy enjoyed it.
Yeah, absolutely. If I have another fun idea I can come up with and
That was
pitch it
super
to you and
fun.
it might sound good, I'll hop on for sure anytime, brother.
Yeah. All right, dude.
All right, I'm
Peace.
on dinner duty for these. I got
Yeah.
3 women's to cook for.
Gosh. Good
Oh,
luck.
it's brutal.
You got it.
Have a good night, brother. Love you. Love you too,
Okay.
Poppy.
You too.